Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get in it today. Let's see what we get. One of these has trade evade that I'm going to log out of. So let's bring it over here. Bring this one over here. Yeah, we just got market open, so set up these charts real quick. I already had mostly everything already set up, so we should be good. There we go. I was looking for that buy earlier, so ended up just buying up just now. So it's okay. All right. So I'm going to be really focused today. Just I'm looking to pass one of these accounts again. As of yesterday, we traded the top, not the top step, the Apex account. So that Apex account, let me bring it over. I'm not trying to be result focused, which I'm not. I'm just going to show you, be transparent about this. So I was trading this account here, this Apex account, and I was looking to make $3,000 profit. I was $17 away from passing to get funded again. So looking at this, and then I also have the Top Step account that I'm about $500 away from passing, a little more than 500. So if I get a 2-to-1 risk reward on a 5 micro contract, then I pass the account. So that's basically 40 points I need to get on that, but we'll see how this actually works out, you know. If the trade comes out to be like a 10-point risk, or even like, let's say like a 12-point risk, I'll just take one regular mini today on that account. So if it's a 20-point risk, I'm going to do 5 micros. But if it's a 10 to 12 point risk, I'll do just a regular mini contract to pass this account. Either win or loss, don't really care. I mean, I'm not going to get emotional about it. Yesterday, I was very happy. I journaled about my emotions, and I was able to manage my emotions throughout that trade. You guys can go back and review what happened yesterday. So yeah, okay, let's see what happened here. So we go over to this. I already marked up the charts from midnight open right here and 8:30 open right here. Okay, already bullish. Could look for this high to be hit here. I would say this rejection block and possibly this high. I'm gonna take this off my screen. I just don't want all this stuff on my screen here. Put up our opening range. So I'm actually gonna take this last one off here, and I'm going to put a new one up. So we closed here, opened here, so that's our opening range. So draw that up, opening range, there we go. We got the high of the other one up here, but I'm going to take that off because I just don't want everything on my screen. I'd rather have it a little bit more clean than not. But I'm going to go over why I was expecting this buy to play out here. I didn't take it because it was against my rules. Because of the time. That's just why I didn't take it. It was because of the time. But it's good to tape rate and be able to see setups form and being able not to get in them. But yes. So we have this. Let's go over here. I want to put alerts at these highs here in case we do get up to those highs. We got another one up here. I wouldn't be surprised if we reach up higher today. Obviously going bullish. But I'm going to go over why I was expecting this buy here. So if we go over to, let's start off with the daily time frame. We end up trading down into this daily fair value gap here. Okay, as we can all tell. And we ended up trading down lower low here, higher low here on YM. And looking for bullish movement, which we got this high taken out. and then we got a pullback, which could be expected. 4-hour time frame came up on in, pulled back down into this rejection block here. Okay, and then we ended up trading higher, just pulling back and trading higher here. 1-hour time frame, pulled back into this range where we pulled back down into this order block here. Okay, they all pulled back down. We have relative equal highs up here. We're already bullish. I know we hit the high, but we pulled back, took internal liquidity. Okay, 30-minute time frame. So we trade up during pre-New York right here. Relative equal lows, internal liquidity taken. Look how we didn't hit the internal liquidity here on ES. So lower low, higher low. Okay, we have relative equal highs here. Did we hit 50% of this range yet? Yes, we did, but there's still potential to go higher. We got liquidity up here, which I'm still expecting to be hit. These relative equal highs, these relative equal highs, these relative equal highs over here. So that could draw price up higher on all of these. 5-minute time frame, we took out the low. So I'm actually going to go over here, just the single NASDAQ chart. So we took out the low here. We took out the low, we shifted up higher. But at the same time, when we took out this low, on the 1 minute, look what we had. Let's go over to these, just these two here. We took out that low. We already agreed that we have a higher low here on ES. Look to my left, lower low on NQ. We shifted up higher, 1 minute inversion closure here. Never took out the swing high yet. So then we go long from here up to here. So how many points is that? 16 points, but we take our profit at 20. So that would have been a break even. So I did not take this, even though I was expecting this to continue up into this high. I didn't take this because of the time and just knowing that market open's about to happen. So I don't like to trade pre-market like that. It's possible they could have made some money on that, but it did not. So pulling up the news here today. We also have the news at 10, so I don't like trading before the news. So I want to see what happens here in the price action before the news. So I really believe it's going to be a good day. So we'll leave this be. We're about to get a 1 minute inversion closure. We probably got a 30-second inverse here. Yes, we did. Now we're playing this breaker. Expect this to go here, not come back up to there. Probably target down into here. These relative equal lows now. Just based on how fast this movement's happening, and we have SMT at these highs. How do I know they have SMT at the highs? Because I looked at it earlier. So notice how we make a higher high here, the highest highs here, and then the next candle over here, higher high. Okay, higher high, lower high. Shift it up. Okay, we just took out 930 lows. So like I said, I wouldn't want to see this fair value gap come up above. So I'd want to see what happens within here. This is moving really fast. This is not part of my trading plan to take something like this. But I mean, if it's to yours, so be it. Go for it. Go for it. I've had my statistics show me when I'm right and when I'm wrong, and being able to sit out when I need to sit out. So I'm not just going to go jump the gun on anything here. Came right back up above that 30-second inversion, closed it there. As soon as we close back up above this inversion, and as well as this one, this is likely to continue to this high now. And that's why I don't trade strictly on these like lower time frames, especially before the news. So if we go here, 30-second inverse. And then you go to the higher time frames, you can notice it's kind of got equal highs up here. We traded down in the fair value gap one more time. I notice we have equal lows down here. I would like to see these lows hit, possibly, before going long again. We made a lower low here, higher low here. So now, honestly, it just depends on how this wants to play out. But gun to my head, we're going to be using this fair value gap to send price higher. Notice how we're making a lower low here, still higher low here right now, as of just right now. It could be a six sister approach. If we inverse this 30-second, it's likely to keep falling. I would like to see this 930 low hit here on YM. And us stay higher on NQ. See how fast these candles are just like moving? Like if you're watching this price action, this is the area you're watching. So we just took out this low here. We're back in this fair value gap, tap the fair value gap one more time. As long as we don't close down below this, we're good. As soon as we start closing down below it, it's probably going to get hit. I'm not taking this. I'm just observing this, by the way. I don't see any of this as high probability. Because we're about to inverse this now, again. So we're coming down below those lows again. About to inverse it here. $15 seconds left here. So we just inverse this 30-second and this 30-second again after coming up to the high. We made a higher high here, lower high here. We got relative equal lows down here. 1 minute just closed very bearish. I'd like to see this just trade down now. I wonder if this is going to trade down now. Not taking it. I'm just going to observe this here. Right back up above it. See how it's just chopping around? Can't really pick a direction. So I know it's right before the news comes out. But look how we're just consolidating, creating all these equal highs and stuff. fuck? Best here just to wait for this news. Let's see what we get here. The leap. I want to see the leap trading view. I want to see like the rules of this. You can have 12 contracts on S&P. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that rejection, baby. I don't like it that much. I know we got the order block, we got order flow, whatever you wanna do here. The news is just about to come out, and it's probably gonna send price in every which direction, which I'd rather not be a part of, you know. Yeah, we're probably gonna reach towards this low once more. Wow, look at that sell-off. Right before this news. It was really cool to watch. Come up, make these equal highs. You know, shifting down below. Inverse this. Go here the 1 minute. We inverse the 1 minute here. We're already so deep in that discount, so just expect that. What am I doing? 20 points. So 20. I'm trying to do some math here. Let's do 5 contracts. 2,000. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Just trying to get some math here for the Apex account. So news comes out here in 9 minutes, so we can really see what what price is gonna do before that news. I'm not trying to pick a direction. I'm just putting stuff here on my chart. I noticed we got a bunch of equal lows down here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we come hit these equal lows before we hit these equal highs. Maybe we get something like this with the news, like, sooner. Like, yeah, no, it'd be over here. Just consolidate till the news, rip down, smack the lows, and then we get something like reversal later. That'd be sweet, you know? Not really too worried. Equal highs and equal lows. Where does it want to go to first? Let's see. News is coming out a little bit. So I'll be right back. Grab more coffee. Here we go, here we go. I want to wait for something like really clear here in the market after this news. Oh no, I just closed out the 3 I had by accident. YM's really selling off in this area up here. I mean, we do have SMT at the highs now. So this could, I mean, I don't want to be a big bear, but this could start to fold over, but we'll see. That's a really bullish monthly closure. I mean, see what happens within here now. So, let's see, 1 hour. 1 hour is about to close, or probably, I don't know. You have to just watch this 1 hour inverse too here. We'd want to see it close up above this for value gap here in the 1 hour. If we're gonna go long here, the news. We're at the rejection block. This came like so shy of the liquidity. So on my screen here, I'm gonna put the 1 hour for value gap. So I know I'm gonna hit 4 hour here, but I'm gonna put it as 1. So this might act as like a support and resistance level. If we close up above this, that's what we want to see here in the next few minutes. That's if it's gonna go long. So it can close up here and then pull back down, which I wouldn't be opposed of, and then see it rise back up. So I mean, the next hour candle would have to really, really sell off. That'd be a big sell off. But it might even be a better probability if we go hit this high first, and then we get some accumulation to sell back off from up here. We just need to see how all these other charts look at the time, because we're hitting these lows. Come on, because we're already hitting these lows here on ES. We're inversing here in the 30-second here. Now we're ripping possibly up to these equal highs here. That's with this news, but nothing's still clear to me yet, so just gonna wait. So I'm gonna bring this over real quick. Mental capital, my focus on my systems and my processes is important. Each trade I take is a mental capital point. Is the next trade worth that point? Where am I mentally? Like, am I in tunnel vision? Am I in sync with order flow? Am I calm? Am I accepting the risk when it's time to actually take the trade? Or am I just saying like, oh, let's see if this works out because it's a mediocre setup? And asking yourself, are you open to any outcome? And do you have like peace of mind? Okay. You could say this. I don't care if I lose on this trade because all my confirmations line up with my plan. I have no fear because I fully accept the risk. There's nothing to lose because trades are based on a series of outcomes when trading on your A game mentally. So just tape read the price and talk about the setups if you're unsure. It's not clear. I mean, that's what you do like 99% of the time anyway. My quality, execution, and mental capital is my main focus, like I just said earlier. I focus on the execution. I don't focus on the money. And basically say out loud, I'm placing my stop below this area because price should not reach down here if we're going to go to this high. I don't care if price pulls back a little because I'm going to go to the higher time frame. So allow price to basically start moving. Okay, there we go, ripping up to the high as expected. I want to keep watching crypto here, to be honest. Oh, we didn't even get a 4-hour closure there. We hit over here. So we got that 1 hour closure here. We just really just ripped to the high with the news. So let's see. So manufacturing, consumer sentiment. Okay. I really want to see if this wants to start flipping around now. Let's see this, brother. 30 second, 15 second. Coming down. 5 second. I don't trade 5 second, but I'm gonna look in it. Look at it. Inverse is 5 second here. Looks like we should trade at this low now. Actually, we didn't take out that high there, so I don't trade 5 second as much, so I'm not gonna be as right on that. You ever just wake up excited and just happy to stick with your trading plan? That's how I feel today. So, now what? We took out the highs. Alright, where are the lows at down here? So, this is now considered data highs here. Data lows. Could possibly reach the 830. So, just keep focusing, observing here. But that happened so fast. I was expecting those highs to be hit from way down here. But it did not give me an opportunity, and that's okay. I mean, I don't trade London. But London gave an opportunity right here. I would say this is taking this long right here. That's A plus retested. I'd say that's A plus there. Being a little bit of drawdown, but that's no big deal. We get this 3-minute inverse too. Yeah, that was A plus London. But I don't trade no London. So how are the big three doing now? So we got the bearish SMT. We're continuing to get bearish SMT. So if we get a rejection here and we start to, like, let's say inverse that 30-minute here, this fair value gap at some point over the next few hours, or if we start to shift lower here, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing price go a little bit more short. So we got this 2-minute. I mean, that's a 3-minute actually for value gap. Would have a 1-minute inversion closure here. Just overall bigger picture. We have these lows down here, but I think we need some more time. Even if we inverse this here, but inverse this 1 minute, probably inverse some lower time frame as well. Yes, we got this for value gap, but it's not the best in my opinion. So personally, I'd like to wait on this 3-minute here. And even then, I wouldn't want to take this. I'd want to see some more information. now we're hitting this low, and we're just really just ripping off that low there. We're about to inverse this 1 minute, just like that. Maybe we reach up to this high once more. We inverse the 1 minute here as well. Like I said, not the highest probability, but I'd like to see if this wants to. Oh, that wasn't 1 minute. That was a 30-second. My bad. So we have lower low here. My narrative necessarily isn't bullish right now, but took out data lows from this time. Now we got data highs here. So I want to watch to see if this wants to rip up now. I'm just gonna observe it. I'm not taking this. But yeah, we're making a higher low there. Let's say we got in here. We're just taking it to this high. That's 30 points. I don't want to take this because we just took out that high. But I just want to observe to see if this actually does play out or not. Yo, this is awesome. There we go, about to hit that high as you just expected here on the 30-second. Not too bad, not too bad. There's a little 30-point move. Not the highest probability, but just nice to observe something like this. Are we gonna really make these equal highs and not even hit them? That'd be funny if we do that. About to hit those highs right there. And I would expect some type of reversal after we hit those highs. Cool. Cool, that was a little 30-second play right there. Data highs. Inverse the 30-second. Not too bad. Record that in my notes there. Not too bad, not too bad. 3-1. Data highs. 10 a.m. news. That's what I'm gonna mark this one up as copy, paste. Data. Nice. So I want to mark this up too. How we had the SMT here. Actually, we did. Yeah, we did have SMT. So I didn't take that or anything. I didn't think it was A+. I mean, it had the SMT, had a lot, but I just didn't think it was best to take something on that low of a time frame this early after the news. Like, don't get me wrong, it was valid, but to an extent, we have higher time frame SMT. I know overall we are really bullish, okay, but this higher time frame SMT, and then we have these relative equal lows down here. I would have liked to see lows taken instead of just these lows. So I'm happy that I stayed out of that. I don't feel any type of FOMO for not getting that, even though it did win. I could have passed my account, whatever. It's just like, I want to know that I'm just sticking with my rules and taking just the highest probability setups that I can, in my opinion. I wonder if we're going to get some more accumulation up here. I know we inverse this 30-second after taking out a high. It's possible this 30-second can send us down lower here. So we have this 30-second inverse. I just feel like today's price is just moving so fast. See if we go up again, another high made. Maybe we inverse this one now. We just gotta make this high though. And take out this high here. There we go, there we go. We got like 15 seconds left. So we got more bearish SMT here. This is just so bullish right now. It's hard for me to want to like short this right now. There's data highs. Yeah, there's data highs here on YM. I know we had data highs here, but we'll see if this truly wants to reverse or not. It's now on the 1 minute. Got a propulsion block right here. So we'll see if that's violated or not. I know we got the SMT, but if we inverse that, so this is what I'm looking at. I think we can do like a -1 standard deviation if we do inverse this. So YM just hit that high, so that's a good sign. I want to see this high broken if this gets inversed. But yeah. This isn't that great of a setup. Okay, didn't even present to me. It just keeps ripping up. Okay. Sick. So it didn't even present. Just use that for value gap to continue up. What time is it? So this is the new 15-minute candle too. Higher high, lower high. Higher high. We're in this wick. So if we can continue to stay lower here on ES and not breach this high, which it might breach this high for data highs. Maybe, just maybe, we start to move lower here. Because there's no wick on this either. On this 5-minute down here. So I want to pay attention to that. The 1 minute value gap that's about to form right there. High. We don't have SMT right now. So these all made. Oh, I mean, let's see. We gonna poke that high? Yeah, we just poked that high when we're making lower high here. Yeah, not that clean to me. I mean, we got 15-second inverse right now, but I don't like that. I wouldn't even want to paper that one. I'm not trying to be overloaded on a bunch of information that I know there's like nothing here for me. It's not the first day price just moves without me. So made a higher high, lower high here. We're still ripping up here on YM. Man, oh man, maybe it does want to reach these equal highs up here. If it does want to do that, then obviously I'm probably not going to be in this. So we're still staying lower here, about to inverse this 30-second like we were talking about earlier. So if I go over to these two, let's just go over here. We just inverse both of these 30 seconds. It never took out a swing low, so I would expect this to short here and not come back up above this high. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of this, to be honest with you. But I'd like to just observe this, you know? We got this, what is it, 4 minute for value gap that we just tapped into, and then we're retracing back up on in. It looks like we could trade down, but I want to see some more information here. Maybe, I doubt we're going to hit the rejection block if we're going to go bearish. Looks like if we're going to go bearish, it's going to be right from here. Yeah, we're making another higher high, so that's more bearish SMT as we're in this fair value gap here. So in reality, this high shouldn't be broken if we're gonna go bearish. So just poke this high once more. Get this order block. Not the highest probability. I'm just trying to sit here. I'm not taking this. Not even on paper. All right. As you can tell, nothing open. At least not yet. But I'd like to watch this go down from here. No, I wouldn't want to see that high broken now from right here, so that's another 8 points. So this doesn't look too bad either. Get the SMT up here. Oh, my Apex didn't even log me in. Fuck. What the fuck? Apex, you were logged in. And then I go to, like, pull it up. Wasn't even logged in. It keeps pulling up the leap on the top of my screen. Like, bruh. It's not it. Yeah, that'd be break even anyway. So that'd be the highest probability right here from the higher time frame. Yes, we do have this accumulation, this for value gap, whatever, cool. It's likely to move down. Yeah, I could have some FOMO, but there's something about it I don't like. I mean, that's the nature of this game, you know. Make it a lower low. Yeah, that would have been a break even anyway. We would have hit this low and came back. Yeah, I was about to take that on the Apex, but oh well. I'd say I was a little bit fearful, but when there's like fear, it's obviously like not that clear to me, you know? Like it's gotta be like really clear to me for me to really want to take something nice. So 5 minute trading back down. 3 minutes just closed below this. I'd love to see this make like a higher high or something, or stay lower, this make a higher high, this make a higher high or something. And we consolidate here, create another model maybe. Yes, we got 30-second inversion there, but we also have for value gap here that we could reach down into. This is an inversion until it closes, but still, even if that closes, it's not that high probability. Just took out this high here again. Took out these highs. Let's take out these highs. Could rip up to this high here, possibly. We just took out this high. I'm happy I don't let those emotions of me getting in this trade have me get in. I just knew there wasn't something right about it. I was okay with missing out on this move. Still, I don't think there's anything okay with like this move here. Yeah, we might go higher, but fuck it. I reach to this high here. Yeah, it's possible to reach this high up here. Our all-time highs here, so it's kind of hard. Oh, we hit this high now. Stayed lower high here. So let's see what we get. I want to see if this 1 minute for value gaps gets inverse now, because we just hit this high here, we had a lower high here. So I mean they all came up above the data highs from the news, but we did it earlier on NQ. I know we got this for value gap here that we just tapped into. But we're in such a premium right now, I don't really care about the pattern. I'd rather just wait on like a better narrative of price right now. Been expecting buys all the way up to these highs like all morning, and then nothing just presented for me that was like A+, so I just preserved the account by not taking anything yet. Like I was saying at the beginning of the day, the mental capital is the most important part. Bring it back over. Like quality execution and mental capital is my main focus throughout the trading session. So that's really what we need to focus on here. So like, let's say for example, I took this trade here and it came out to be a break even. Like it was in profit and a break even. Then what's that like saying to the mental capital? I mean, you're already giving up a point. You're already becoming drained a little bit. Yeah, that's really like how you're feeling. Something like that. So, let's say an opportunity now presents in the next 30 or 40 minutes. Now, since you're already drained in the mental capital point, it's going to be harder to take this next trade. Holy shit, we're ripping it, dude. Lions about to blow out these equal highs. Just blew them out. Fat 30-minute closure there. I don't really want to short against this damn thing, but holy shit. I'm looking at this 1 minute inversion. We're about to inverse this 1 minute right here. Looks like we're going to short right down right now. This could be the short opportunity that we've been waiting on. Just right here. It just happened so damn fast. I mean, that's the nature of these damn things sometimes. But, yeah, 16-point risk right there. Let's see if it goes. So the whole time this 10 o'clock's been open, we've basically been bullish. 10 o'clock opened here. We've basically been bullish this entire time. So it's not surprising that we're finally getting a pullback down into here. We now finally shifted structure. We have SMT at these highs. We now have a breaker here. So we have a breaker lining up with all of this where we're in right now. So we get this breaker. So not really surprising that we're selling off pretty hard here. Happened so fast, wasn't able to take advantage of it, but it's all good. Could I have done better here? Yeah, I mean, I could have said, okay, if we inverse this 1 minute, we're going to go. It could have been at 10:30, it could have been at 10:31, could have been at 10:40. I mean, it could have consolidated more and then inversed it, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? It's not that big of a deal. That swing, and then we get this swing here. I say we could go a little bit lower. I just want to win something a little bit more clear here, you know? Maybe we take out a swing, this, come in this fair value gap once more, consolidate, and then give us another distribution setup within here. Overall bigger picture. Look at the high, give me the low. Hit this fair value gap. Took up this high. We could go higher. I mean, it's been bullish. I mean, it's kind of hard to go against something like this, but at the same time, it's possible. You know, we got a 4 minute order block. So if we're gonna go short anywhere down here, we really need some more information here. Cause like if we were gonna go short, we should already be in it. Yeah, we're just playing this breaker here. Man, it ain't gonna give it to me. No, I got 30-second SMT at the wicks. It ain't gonna give it to me, maybe. I doubt it. This could just fall right here, it could. But even if we inverse this, I wouldn't even want to go long in that. This just looks like a bearish distribution of the high. If it does inverse this and we hit the high, then I would want to look for more of like a sell into there. So notice that we're coming up in this 2 minute gap, but not up in here. I mean, that is bearish SMT. Nice accumulation within here. So we get the bearish SMT. We can measure this range here too. 50%. We hit 50% of this range. We got a 30-second for value gap right here. I want to see what price does over the next little bit. Like, I want to see if it really wants to inverse this or not. We don't want to see price come back up above this high. That's too far if we did inverse that. But we could play this breaker instead. So what time is it? We got another 2 minutes for this 3-minute closure. So we don't have bullish SMT, which is a good sign. We have bearish SMT now on these wicks. I want to see how bearish this 2-minute closes. That's still not quality in my opinion. I'm still gonna wait out on this one. I'm not taking this 30-second inverse. It's just not quality. See, we're not even getting it anyway. At least not yet. I need to see some more information here. Maybe one more higher high would be nice. I think I'm gonna close bearish over here on these. Oh, there's something about it. I want to wait for more information. I want to wait till 10:50. If we close this, I'll paper it, but I'm just not a big fan. I know that's not always, the conditions aren't always going to be perfect, but still didn't even close below it. I'm not trying to catch every move either. Still didn't close below it. This is funny. Maybe we get one more big rip into here or something, and then we get nice accumulation. I don't know. Still with these equal loads here. fair value gap. We did not tap into this fair value gap, but we took out a lot of liquidity up there. So this could be kind of hard to, yeah. Let's see. So we just shift right up. Very happy that I'm sticking with the plan, really focusing on the mental capital. I'm waiting for a quality setup, you know, it's... The account is more important than really risking something on low quality. Let's look at the overall direction. I mean, I'm thinking bearish, but getting these lower. No, there's not even an SMP there. We'll see. Maybe this hits a high one more time. Maybe this stays in here. Maybe this hits a high. Maybe it'll look a little bit better for a continuation down. Completely inverse this 1 minute. Now we're hitting the high here. Not over here though. Looking here at NQ again, we hit that fair value gap again. There's not even a 30-second inversion within there. So I want to see if we get up to this no wick here. 18,179.50. Very happy with my performance of doing nothing. Such a huge month here on Bitcoin. Wow. %53 move. No, I'm gonna be focused on here. So we're inversing this 2 minute, but we're We haven't yet hit this high, but this could just keep ripping now. And if it does, I mean, obviously, I'm not bullish, so like I don't want to be in this. Or an all-time highs, don't really have a target up there. I'd rather see a pullback and then a continuation where I could get in, but if this wants to play up and keep going higher, then so be it, you know? And then I just miss out on this move here. Which makes sense and why it would continue, because hit this 15-minute for value gap and we can just continue up. I'm happy that I didn't try to short this. I mean, this leg here probably got a lot of people in to short this down, you know? But maybe this manipulation gets people to go down now. Or we just continue with the bullish order flow, you know? Let's get YM up over here. I need to put this in here. Get this high. You got this high. Hit all these highs up here. Let's see if we get them. So I want to see if we get those highs or not. That'd be cool if we did. So lower low, higher low. Retesting this 30-second inversion again. Pretty sure it's a 30-second somewhere. Yeah, from right here. Okay, our macro is about to start. We just took out... Wait, did we take out that internal high? We didn't even take out this internal high. So this 30-second inversion that I'm looking at, I don't even want to think about going long on this. I mean, short on this, I mean. It's a 1-minute inversion. I feel like anything can happen right here. We'd really want to start seeing more accumulation and then more shifts if we get an accumulation within here. So as of right now, this could just, I think we could hit this high here or even up to here. And then a shift would be better. I know we got the bearish SMT right now. But yeah. Now we get this 30-second tap in here, but we're staying lower here. So this could fall. I mean, we got this volume imbalance there. You know, something like this. If that's really wants to hold like that, then like 3-point risk there. It's probably gonna hit stop loss, but well, hypothetically, I'm not in this trade, but yeah, exactly. I don't like something like that. Could still fall down, but we left these equal highs here. I don't want to trade something short if there's equal highs right there. I'd rather see these equal highs taken right here, and then something to shift lower. We didn't even close this 1 minute for value gap as an inversion to go down. Let's put all three of these up right now. Down, down, down. 5 minute is opened. 2 minutes. So yeah, we have a lower low here, higher low here. Wouldn't mind seeing that rip up here. And then we go up to the highs here on YM. So we just inverse this here. Because YM's got all these, you know, put this back on. YM's got all these equal highs up here. All these equal highs that we're looking for. I really don't want to long something that looks like this. We're in like such a premium. And like we don't have like the best like SMT. I'd rather see this hit the highs, us stall here, hit these relative equal highs somewhere, and then give us a nice short setup. Like we just hit this low, the other ones didn't. I'm not taking this, but since we hit this low, I don't think we should come down below that low. We should hit here and then up to here for these equal highs. It's on a 5-second chart. Like we should rip up to here. This is like over a 3-to-1. That's if we don't hit this high here yet. Well, there we hit the high, we hit the high, so this would now be a break even. So that would be at break even already. So you'd be already up a 1.65 to 1 on a 5-second chart. Just based on my SMT theory that I trade. So we're just looking for these equal highs. Doesn't need to happen. I prefer it to happen if I was going to short it in a little bit after they get hit. But we just hit these highs here on YM, so that could give us a reaction and a pull back down. But here we go. We're about to hit these highs here. Let's keep watching it. These are the highs we were talking about here when we're on the 5-second chart. Keep it on to a 5-second. You can see the order flow we had here. It's not that we got equal highs, as you can tell. Traded down into a discount. This fair value gap here. Shifted up higher. Thought we could go higher here to these highs. But we manipulated this low one more time. We had a lower low here, but a higher low on the other ones. We're already focusing up here. Then we got this 5-minute, well, 5-second for fair value gap. Right there. So leave that. There we go. 3.5 to 1 risk reward. 14 points. 4-point risk. Crazy. Might even go higher. Shifted down into this order block here. So it's a bullish order block. Then we came back up above. 5-second inversion right there. Boom. But yeah, I mean, that's just name of the game. 15-second inversion right here. We can put this in here. We're on a 15-second. So we inverse that right here. Stop should go down below this. Target at these equal highs. There we go. But it's all fractal, all fractal. Okay, let's watch. So we're hitting our macro time frame. So 10:50 to 11:10. We're in it right now. Let's see. Her high. Man, this fucker might just keep ripping. I really think they're just trying to get a bunch of buyers in right now just to short it down a little bit. I really think they are, but I could be wrong. And then today's the day. I just don't take anything. I'm gonna see Bitcoin crash, dude. Oh, Crown is back up. I gotta pay attention here. Let's hit this high. They all made a higher high, so no bearish SMT yet. They all made the same higher high. Even on the 15-second, but we'll see. It's just bullish order flow at this point, you know? Inverse this, continue up. It's hard to trade these higher all-time highs. About to hit 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock hits, we can look for another setup within here. Get a 5-minute order block though. I'd want to see the 5-minute breakdown below this 5-minute order block and inverse it. But I want to see some more SMT because we don't really have SMT up here. I mean, we got it on the 4-hour, but we don't have it at the wicks here, you know? Got the new 30-minute, got the new 1-hour. So maybe we do pull back, and maybe we get SMT for the buys. You know, it's... I don't want to go against price, but it's looking like it could happen. Yeah, this probably is going to keep stair-stepping its way up at this point. Seen this before. Let's get down into these lower time frames here. So make a higher low here, lower low there. So we shouldn't break down below this low if we're going to go long. So we could go long right here. And then just keep continuing price. And how can we measure this leg to keep going long? You can measure this last stop run here. Standard deviations. -1 would be right up here. I don't trade like this. We're like all-time high, so it's hard for me to want to get in on something like this. But this is something I would look for personally. I'd rather wait for the reversal, to be honest. If that even comes in. But there's a high that was hit. Look at that 9-minute low just taken. Order block. We're still higher here on these. Higher and strong. DXY. Oh yeah. They got the high, pull back. That's awesome. Just wanted to continue at this point. And I'll be right back. Wow, step away for a little bit. Come back. We're ripping up. Awesome. Awesome move here today. All right, but I'm gonna go and take it easy, guys. It's time for me to get off. There's not really gonna be any more opportunities besides this move that we just had here, based on the SMT that we were looking at. All right, take it easy, guys. Love y'all. Peace out.